Testing. Fuck, hold on. I probably shouldn't be beating my microphone like that. Sorry, guys. There we go. So, I've been thinking, and that's kind of where the issue lies. I think a lot for absolutely no reason sometimes. It's kind of annoying, and it gets to a point, because it's like, bitch, why are you thinking? Why are you dragging it? It's not supposed to be like, somebody could say something, and my mom likes to say I'm very technical, and I think I'm just an overthinker, because literally, like, they'll say something and I'll either misinterpret it or like I'll think about it the wrong way, and then it'll lead me down a rabbit hole, and then all of a sudden I'm depressed for 3 days, and it's a lot. My problem is that I don't think anything's simple, and that's kind of bad, because there are simple things, but I just don't think anything is simple. Okay, I want to add to that. So what I mean by like I don't think anything is simple is that I always think there's some underlying tone that I'm missing. So I get really scared I'm missing it. So I overanalyze everything. That's part of it. That's part of like the overthinking. But I do always think there's some tone I missed or something. So I try to like uncover it. And I talk about that a little bit later with like reanalyzing conversations and everything. But I just wanted to clear that up. I know things are simple. Some things are simple. And I do like think some things are simple when they're supposed to be really deep. It's just that I always think I'm missing some type of tone or narrative or something. So I overthink a lot. Like, there was this one time I was asked this riddle. I don't even remember what the riddle was. I don't really remember what it was. And I went on this whole tangent about how it's this way and it's that way and it's this and it's that. Whole time, there was never actually an answer. But I thought there was an answer. And that's kind of where I'm at, low-key. I know I have this problem. Like, obviously, I'm making an entire video about it. I know I have this problem. But it's like, I can't help it. Like, even with my channel, you know, I sit down to make a video. It'll take me about 5 takes before I even begin the video. And then halfway through the video or my take, I'm like, fuck, I don't like it. I got to do the next one. It's kind of crazy. And it's a lot of things. It's fear that's playing into it. Like, I'm really scared that the way I talk isn't going to be entertaining enough for people to listen. But like, I talk like this every day. And I have friends who think I'm funny. So at least there's that. It's the way I set up jokes that I had just thought of, and I'm like, damn, that was corny. But who cares if it was corny? Y'all aren't here for me to be fucking perfect. Y'all are here because... Why are you here? I don't know, but I'm glad you are. Mwah. There's me like feeling like I don't know what I'm saying, even though I know what I'm saying, or it makes sense in my head, and then I overthink it. I'm like, damn, that didn't make sense. And then I go back and I'm like, fuck, well, it did make sense. And then it's this whole tangent about, well, fuck, I should put it back in, but then like, damn, I want to re-record that part. And then I feel like the whole video doesn't make sense. Like, I just did this before I thought of this video. I was making a video about how everything's gonna work out, and in the beginning of it, I'm like, yeah, I was depressed in middle school, and I didn't think I was gonna get out, and I didn't think I was gonna get better, and boom. Little did I know, here I am in college, alive and well. But I overthought it and over-explained myself. I'm really bad at that too, like over-explaining, because I was like, damn, people are going to think that I'm one of those weird advice people that's like, oh, if you just hold hope and you pray and you keep yourself on the right path, you will make it out. That's not what the fuck I'm saying, and I don't want anybody to ever think I'm saying that. What I was trying to say is that things will get better, and I have hope for you. And I started overthinking that and thinking like, well, damn, people are going to think I'm like, oh, if you're depressed, just hold hope. Like, I know people suffer severely with depression. I was severely depressed. I know. I just don't want I don't want anybody to think I'm like trying to be like, oh, depressed people just need to be happy. That shit is so fucking stupid. I never want to hear that shit again. If I ever hear that shit again, I'm blowing up your house. I'm blowing up your house, your car, 3-mile radius, everything. You're gone. Everybody dying, me included. I ain't going to jail. Shout out Corey Kenshin. We miss you! See, this is what I wanted. I wanted, like, that's, I think about that so much. I wanted my channel to be this, oh, I sit here and I talk to y'all about whatever the fuck I want. All of a sudden, I'm making an intro. All of a sudden, I'm learning how to edit. All of that became my focus rather than what I wanted to talk about and how I talked about it. And I put on this, like,
guys, I'm funny and I can do this.
I don't really know how to explain it, but I put on this voice. But aesthetics over, like, what I'm actually trying to do is where my head ended up being at. And I don't like that because I just want to sit and talk to y'all. I don't really need to make it fancy. I didn't even learn. I just do what I think is funny or what I think other people think. I don't even do what I think is funny, which is kind of crazy because this is my shit. The whole time it's my page. But there was that. But really, I just want to sit and talk to y'all. I'm not even looking in I can't make eye contact. This is so terrible, but I cannot do this. Eye contact is not something I can do. I can't do it in real life. I can't do it online. It scares me. Even when I make TikToks, like I'm looking here at myself and then I'll shift over and look at the camera. It's like I can't do it. It stresses me out because I don't want to feel like I'm staring into your soul. I feel like I do that enough. And maybe you don't feel like I'm talking to you, but no, I am. It's just I struggle with eye contact and looking at the camera scares me because I'm thinking that I look weird when I'm talking. It's not y'all, it's me. That's kind of how my first video was, and this feels really nice to be back in that type of setting. Like obviously I have better lighting and a better microphone. My mom actually got me this for Christmas last year. Thank you so much. She got me this in a soundboard, and I never learned how to use my soundboard, and I really need to. But you know, I got a microphone, like a professional type fucking microphone. Like this shit, I probably shouldn't do that. It got to a point. It's really getting to a point. And I think that's really what made me not like YouTube or being like it going on my little journey of being a YouTuber. Because what the fuck am I doing? I'm tiring myself out because I'm thinking too much about it. I'm thinking too much, oh, what if people don't like this? Oh, what if people don't find this joke funny? What if people don't find that funny? Oh my God, what if people don't actually click on the video? What if this, what if that? The channel was not made to blow up. It really wasn't. The channel was made for me to talk about what the fuck I want and have my own little corner of the internet and have my people who relate to me. And I found them in a way, but that's because there were already people who related to me before. I want to find new people, and I love my people, but I want to find more people and have my own little community. But it's not like I want to blow up and be famous for being a YouTuber because I don't really give a fuck. Because what the fuck would I be famous for? Like I always say I want to inspire and, you know, help people and things like that. But am I really going to do that on YouTube? I don't know. I feel like the most I want y'all to do really is just think I'm funny and silly and say smart shit every once in a while. But not even just in like a YouTube space, like ooh, there goes the daily stutter. Like even conversations I have, I'll replay them in my head, and it may be the anxiety. I know some people do this where like they'll replay a conversation in their head to make sure they didn't say anything awkward or nothing like slipped past them. It gets a bit obsessive. It gets to a point. I love saying that it gets to a point. But it really does, because like I'm sitting here combing over a bunch of not every single conversation, because I've gotten better at it where I don't really think about it much. Like sometimes like I'll catch something and I'll think back over it later. Like, was I awkward there? Ooh, did I say the wrong thing there? Like, ooh, did this come off the way I didn't want it to come off? But I've kind of gotten better, but it still is something I do, and it is a bit because like somebody said hey, and you were like, oh hi, and then you walk away and you're like, fuck, why did I say hi like that? I should have said hi like that. Fuck, like, oh my God, they're gonna think I'm such a fucking weirdo. Whole time they're going about their day, getting their Wendy's and going home. Baby, why are you thinking about it still? Even interactions with my best friend, I don't know if she's gonna watch this video, but hey, I love you. But even interactions with her, like I think Like, I'll say something or I'll do something, and then 2 hours after our fucking call, keep in mind our calls are hours fucking long, I'll just be like, was that weird? And I'll text her about it. She'll be like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I keep reaching over to my computer because I'm using it for my audio because I couldn't figure out how to do it, like connect this to my phone. So anyway, she'll be like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? That was funny as fuck. Or that was fine. I didn't even think about it. Like, that didn't even cross my mind. Like, calm the fuck down. And you know, I need that hard love. So thank you. Even with school, like, my teachers will even say, like, don't think about it too much. And I do that with dance specifically, or when I'm about to perform. I get really in my head, and it is a mix of anxiety and paranoia a bit, I think, possibly. I don't really know if that's the right combination, but it is a mix of those types of things where I'm like, I start spiraling, and it's bad. And it's not even, well, it's more of like an inner thought thing. Like, I'll voice it. I'll be like, oh my God, what if I do? Oh my God, like, da, da, da. But I don't like have like a full blown like panic attack over it. If I do get close to that, I keep it inside my head because like I know I'm thinking too much and that nobody else needs to be like, you know, worried about my fucking health because I want to tweak myself out. But, you know, even with dancing and performing, I'm like, oh my God, what if I like mess up this step and then I ruin the whole dance and then I'm a laughing stock and this and that and da, da, da. And like, it's like, baby, you're spiraling and you're thinking about a million different steps that like are what ifs. Who gives a fuck about a what if? What ifs, ands, or buts should not like be at the top, at the front of your skull right now. You should be focused on the fact that you're gonna look hot and you're gonna look sexy and you're gonna eat with your friends and you're gonna dance, and that's it. And that's something I had to remind myself of a lot. That's kind of hard just because self-reassurance isn't a thing that I'm necessarily familiar with. I did not grow up with a bunch of reassurance. Right now, even though I have talked about me and my mom's relationship a bit on my channel, right now, even though she is getting better, there are of course still like the dark moments, as I like to call them, and they are more extreme than they used to be. But she is, to me, the good moments are getting better and the bad moments are getting worse, but I like to focus on the fact that the good moments are getting better. I do have that reassurance now with a lot of things. You know, self-reassurance, like I said, isn't a thing I really am used to. So I'm not really used to being like, Kion, you got it and you're good. Like, you're literally just psyching yourself out. Like, I do find myself able to do that when I'm close to like extreme levels of anxiety, but sometimes I don't catch myself and then I end up spiraling. And like, if I have like no one here, it's like not like a Keon's having a panic attack and he's gonna fucking die. It's more like I stress myself out and I literally am gonna like sit in my bed and like isolate and like try to calm myself down type thing. But thinking too much is my own worst enemy, and I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying. I'll get there eventually. My advice of this video is to not stress yourself out with little things, because eventually you're going to feel like those little things are bigger than the greater things, and then you're going to focus too much on the detail instead of the big picture. And I know, as somebody who is very into the details, like details are my fucking life. Detail. Sometimes the bigger picture is much more important. And we kind of have to realize that. And that's hard to realize. But I think you got it. And I believe in you. And you got to believe in yourself. And that's, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. So, guys, this was really nice. I'm like so happy that I just sat down and recorded. And I'm recording on my phone. Like, I'm usually recording on my computer. But I think recording on my phone felt a bit better. It felt a bit more personal. Because, like, I don't know. It just did. And I'm happy I did it. So that's where I'm going to end it. And I hope you took something from this. I don't know. I really liked making this video. I already said that. But I really did like making this video. And I'm really happy. And I hope you enjoyed. And I love you so much. And that's it. Bye. Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Gotta put up on the gas, and somebody gotta do it. No, turn this TV off. Hey, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Hey, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Hey, turn this TV off. Turn this TV. Do y'all like Kendrick? What's your favorite Kendrick song? Did you listen to GNX? Did you like GNX? You didn't? Oh. You did? Perfect. Period. Hey. My favorite songs are Squabble Up, Luther, Man at the Garden, Reincarnated especially. Gloria's really good. Honestly, the whole album. Just inject the whole album into my veins and I'll be good for life. Yeah.